Eastern Daylight Time and fouled off by Manny Melendez. A breeze coming in from center field. The 0-1. Fastball broken bat. Chopper past Clevinger on the mound. The shortstop Clement throws to first in time. And Melendez set down for the opening out.
Well, we know Mike could move in a hurry. He jumped out of the way of that ball coming back at him on the broken bat.
He split the ball to his left, or to the left of the pitcher's mound, and the barrel of the bat went to the right side of the pitcher's mound. And now Clevinger will get to face Tyler Nevin. You may recognize that as a major league name. Well, his father, Phil Nevin, the former major leaguer, now third base coach with the Yankees. First pitch. Fastball rolled foul. Just a little check swing by Nevin on a pitch that came high and inside. And it rolled to the first base on deck circle. 0-1 on Nevin. Clevinger with the 0-1. Fastball. 99 that time, and a check swing. Nevin went too far, so it's now 0-2. Outfield shading a step toward right. And Clevinger rocks and fires 0-2. Breaking ball inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Clevinger. As you heard Jim mention, he made a start against the Norfolk Tides for AAA Columbus last Tuesday. 58 pitches and 2 innings. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good off speed there to get Nevin. And that's the first strikeout for Clevinger tonight.
Well, he was dominant in Cleveland in only 2 starts, and boy, you hate to see it happen like it did, but boy, it looks like he's ready to go, and he's pumped up as always, but he's had great stuff this season. Swings and misses. Was dominant in his first 2 starts in the big leagues this year.
12 innings, no runs, 2 hits, 22 strikeouts. You're right, Jim. Colton Welker now the batter, right-handed hitter, first baseman for the Yard Goats. First pitch, swing and a chopper into the dirt, foul at home plate. No balls and a strike, and this is a fun matchup with Colton Welker, one of the Colorado Rockies' top prospects. Ranked number 4 by Baseball America. He gets the start at first base tonight, just hitting below 300 at 299 in 58 games in the Eastern League. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Clevinger made him look foolish on that one. Dropped it below his bat. No balls and 2 strikes from Clevinger to Welker. Now the kick in the 0-2. Fastball high and tight. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Welker. Clevinger tonight scheduled for up to 75 pitches, or up to 5 innings. Now the 1-2. Down low in the dirt, and Welker laid off. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, Mike's got so much going on with his delivery. You really got to stay focused when he's bringing the thing at you. Moving around, coming forward, going back, up and down. Constant motion from Mike Clevinger, or movement.
He twists back and forth a little bit as he takes the sign. Now 2-2. Fastball. Called strike 3. 98 on the high heat from Clevinger, and he works a 1-2-3. Top of the first. We'll see the RubberDucks top of the lineup. Ernie Clement, Ka'ai Tom, and Alex Call due up. Wynkoop 5-5, a 3.3 ERA in 13 starts. And the left-hander who stands 6'5", 200 pounds out of Los Angeles. Kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. Melendez is there. He makes the catch. It was right at him for the first out in the first inning. Defensively, the Yard Goats. In left field, Miles Jones. In center, Manny Melendez, who made that catch. In right field is Willie Abreu. At third base, Brett Boswell. At shortstop, Alan Trejo. At second, Ryan Metzler. At first, Colton Welker. And the catcher, Chris Robago. Left-handed hitting Ka'ai Tom now at the plate. First pitch high for ball 1. RubberDucks wearing their white jersey tops with RubberDuck script across the chest. 1-0. Rolled off the end of the bat over the right side of the pitcher's mound. Into his right, the second baseman Metzler has it, throws on the dirt, and retires Tom. 2 down in the bottom of the first.
What a good play. To his right, backhand across the body. Good strong throw on the money.
Now it's the number 3 hitter, Alex Call, starting in center field tonight for the RubberDucks. He's 9 for 29 his first 8 games of Eastern League play. Slightly open stance from the right side. First pitch. Popped up foul onto the roof of the National Interstate Insurance Suite level. First base side. No balls and a strike on Call. No score in the bottom of the first inning. 2 down and the base is empty behind Winecoop. The 0-1. Lifted down the right field line, foul, and that is up to the concourse near the sock hop concession stand down the first base line. No balls and 2 strikes. First pitch tonight thrown at 73 degrees. Another beautiful evening for baseball. Clear skies. The 0-2. Breaking ball. Low and inside. Winecoop and a couple of his teammates thought he had it. They started making a step toward the first base dugout. But instead it's 1-2 on Call. Lefty to righty, the pitch. Bounces in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Winecoop, a 6th round pick by the Colorado Rockies in 2015. This is his 3rd season pitching with the Hartford Yard Goats. Now the hands over the head, the 2-2. Sharp ground ball to the left side, right at the shortstop Trejo. He throws to first in time. Call retired, as are the RubberDucks. 1-2-3 in the first. We go to the Clevinger in the first inning. 11 pitches, 8 strikes, and a 1-2-3 frame with 2 strikeouts. He'll work to the left-handed hitting Abreu first, and the pitch. Fastball. Called strike. 96 miles per hour, outer half. 0-1. Outfield shaded to left a step. Now the 0-1. Low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The defense behind Clevinger tonight, Conor Maribelle, back with the club from AAA Columbus, is in left field for Akron. Alex Call in center. Ka'ai Tom in right. Alexis Pantoja, the 3rd baseman. Ernie Clement at short. Tyler Freese at 2nd. Wilson Garcia at 1st. 1-1. Bouncing ball left to the pitcher's mound. 3 hops, and it skips off the left wrist of Clement high in the air into shallow left center field. And Abreu is aboard to start the 2nd inning. It's charged as an error on Ernie Clement at short. First error of the night for either side. And for Ernie Clement, his 7th error of the season. So Abreu on at first to start the inning. And Clevinger will work from the stretch here, facing the right-handed batting Alan Trejo. First pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball at 97 from Clevinger to Trejo. Clevinger stands 6 feet 4 inches, 202 pounds, 28 years old, out of Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. Born in Jacksonville, went to Wolfson High School in Jacksonville, Florida. The 0-1. Foul tip to the mitt of the catcher, Ice. And the count, no balls and 2 strikes. 97 again on that fastball from Clevinger. Was drafted by the Los Angeles Angels originally. The set 0-2, runner goes. Pop-up foul down the first base side, and that one headed up to the concourse. Just outside the team souvenir shop. Still 2 strikes, the count on Trejo. Clevinger was a 4th round pick by the Angels back in 2011. Began that year with the Orem Owls. The 0-2. Bouncing ball slowly hit right of the pitcher's mound. Freeze, the 2nd baseman, had the runner passing right in front of him as he got ready to field that ball, and he throws to first. Trejo retired for the 1st out, and Abreu moves to 2nd. No score, top of the 2nd inning. Mike Clevinger on his rehab assignment from the Cleveland Indians. Starting for the RubberDucks tonight. Up to 5 innings, up to 75 pitches for Clevinger. Miles Jones, right-handed batting left fielder, now digs in. From 2nd base, Willie Abreu takes his lead. Tyler Freese in a couple of steps from 2nd in case of a pickoff throw. Clevinger sets, bouncing his left foot on the pitcher's mound. Now sets and delivers low and away. 1 ball and no strikes on Miles Jones. Clevinger was acquired by the Indians from the Angels in exchange for right-handed pitcher Vinny Pistano on August 7th of 2014. 1 ball, no strikes. A look at second, the pitch. Ground ball deep in the hole at short. Clement to one knee on the grass, fields it, throws to first, 1 hop, but not in time to get Jones, who beats it out for an infield single. Abreu holds at second.
Well, again, he shows that great range to his right. And still a strong throw despite going down to one knee to get that ball.
And by keeping it from going to the outfield, Clement stopped Abreu from advancing on the play. So runners at first and second, 1 out, top of the second inning. And the left-handed hitting Brett Boswell is at the plate. Clevinger with a high set, looks at second. The runners go. The pitch. Called strike, throw to third. Not in time. Pantoja put down the tag. The head first slide by Abreu, but he beat the tag, says base umpire Derek Thomas. And they both steal a base off Mike Clevinger. Abreu to third and Jones to second.
And they both got very good jumps.
Of course, Clevinger with the high left leg kick. Now 2 in scoring position for the Yard Goats. And Boswell at the plate. The 0-1. Line drive foul over the third base side concourse and out of the ballpark. No balls and 2 strikes on Brett Boswell. Clevinger went to the Citadel for 1 year, then Seminole Community College in Sanford, Florida before he was drafted. He made it to the RubberDucks the year after he was traded from the Angels to the Indians. In 2015, he was pitching with Akron. The 0-2. A drive foul again, hit out of the ballpark third base side. Still 0-2 on Brett Boswell.
Indians can thank the World Baseball Classic for that deal because it ruined Vinny Pistano's career and he was dumped for Clevinger.
And Clevinger did not disappoint in Akron. He flourished 9-8 with a 2.73 ERA. 158 innings. He was the pitcher of the year for the Indians. 0-2. Bouncing ball, 1 hop back to Clevinger. He didn't even see it go into his glove. Now he runs at the base runner. Good fundamentals there. Tags out the runner Abreu between third and home. And there's the second out of the inning.
And that's how you draw that up. You make the runner commit. No throws at all. And he almost got a double play. Picture perfect by Mike Clevinger.
Bit of a smile on Clevinger's face. He knew he turned away and his glove just caught the ball. Off the bat of Boswell, Abreu is tagged out, 1 unassisted. Clevinger showing his teammates how it's done. You run right at the runner, tag him out. Jones to third, Boswell on at first on the fielder's choice. 2 gone in the second, and the first pitch to Rabajo, and it's a pop fly to shallow left. Maribelle is in there, and he's there to make the catch. It'll be Wilson Garcia, Conor Maribelle, and Tyler Freese. 4, 5, 6 in the lineup against Wynkoop, who needed just 8 pitches to get through a scoreless bottom of the first. Wilson Garcia, switch hitting first baseman at the plate. League RBI leader with 44, league doubles leader with 22. He digs in from the right side against Wynkoop. First pitch. Off speed, called strike, upper part of the zone, 0-1. Now the 0-1 from Wynkoop. Chopped to the left side of the pitcher's mound, slowly rolling to the shortstop Trejo, who fields on the run and throws to retire Garcia. 1 down in the bottom of the second. Wynkoop coming in, tied for second in the league in innings pitched with 71, and now after tonight he will be the innings leader in the Eastern League, as he'll surpass Matt Manning of the Erie Seawolves, who was at 71 1/3 coming into play tonight. Maribelle now, first pitch. Up and inside, and Maribelle pulls back the hands for ball 1. Maribelle played the first 55 games of the year wearing an Akron RubberDucks uniform. A left-handed batter against the lefty Wynkoop. 1-0. Swinging a foul back to the netting. 1 ball and 1 strike. Maribelle in 55 Eastern League games at .243 average, 5 homers, 25 runs batted in. And he, like Mike Clevinger out of Jacksonville, Florida, the 1-1. Breaking ball lined sharply into left field, a base hit. Maribelle on at first, a week in Columbus, and he can still swing it in the Eastern League coming back. A 1-out single in the bottom of the 2nd inning. No score at Canal Park. Opener of a 3-game series. Now the shadows from Akron Children's Hospital stretch over shallow left field, 2nd and 3rd base, and the infielders Metzler, the second baseman, Trejo, the shortstop, Boswell at 3rd. Almost onto the pitcher's mound completely now. Pickoff throw to first, and Maribelle goes back standing up. Home plate area is all in the sun. Freeze the batter. Bago the catcher, and the home plate umpire Mike Raines. Winecoop sets, first pitch. Freeze takes, called strike. Outside half, 0-1. Winecoop, not an overpowering pitcher, just 13 strikeouts in 71 innings this season. 0-1. Up and inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. I beg your pardon, 13 walks, 59 strikeouts. One ball, 1 strike the pitch. High outside, 2 balls and a strike on Freeze. He has surrendered 10 home runs this season. Opponents hitting .248 against him. 2-1. Bouncing ball up the 3rd base line. Fielded by Boswell to second for 1. Metzler's turn to first is in time. An inning-ending 5-4-3 double play. Through 2, we are scoreless at Canal Park. Now it'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters for Hartford. Ryan Metzler, Manny Melendez, and Tyler Nevin are the scheduled hitters against Clevinger. Now the shadows cover the pitcher's mound at Canal Park. Home plate area is in the sun, so the pitchers get to throw from the shadows into the sun. A little bit of a rarity in baseball these days. Most times it's sun into shade. First pitch. Fastball. Called strike at 96 on the inside corner to Metzler. Clevinger nods for the sign, the 0-1. Up and inside, 1 ball and 1 strike, going off speed there. Fastball has looked good from Clevinger so far, getting a couple of swings and misses on the off speed. Now the 1-1. Grounded left side. That an off-speed pitch. Pantoja juggles and gathers, throws to first, and retires Metzler. 1 down in the top of the 3rd. Now it'll be the top of the lineup, Manny Melendez for a 2nd time. He grounded to short in the 1st inning. That was on the 2nd pitch of the game. First pitch from Clevinger. Fastball. Misses outside. 4-1. Outfield shaded to left. Clevinger with the 1-0. Fastball. Called strike at the knees at 97, 1-1. Next pitch, grounded right side of the pitcher's mound to the second baseman Freeze. He has it and throws to first. Melendez put away. 2 up, 2 down on ground ball outs behind Clevinger. Now he'll look for his second 1-2-3 inning against the right-handed hitting Tyler Nevin, a strikeout victim his first time up. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there, down and away from Nevin. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Breaking ball again, swing and a miss from Clevinger to Nevin. He hits the same spot, 0-2 the count. And Now a strike away from polishing off the inning. 1-2-3. The 0-2. Sharp line drive to center field. Right center on the run. Paul is there to make the catch to his left. 3 up, 3 down against Clevinger in the third. The 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up against Jack Wynkoop, the starter for Hartford. Here in the home half of the third, it'll be Mitch Longo, Alexis Pantoja, and Logan Ice. 2 left-handed bats, and then a switch hitter against the lefty Wynkoop. Longo, the designated hitter tonight. Wynkoop into the windup and the pitch. A fastball called strike on the outside corner. 0-1 to Longo. No score in the bottom of the third. Next pitch, ground ball, 2 hops to first. Welker fields, turns and races to the base, and he just beat Longo there. Longo hustling down the line made that a close play. 3 unassisted for the first out in the third. One out, base is empty. Alexis Pantoja, the batter from the left side. Outfield straight away. And the first pitch. Breaking ball. Outer half called strike 1 to Pantoja. Wynkoop allowed a single with 1 out in the second, then induced an inning-ending double play. The 0-1. Chopper foul first base side. It takes a bounce up into section 6. No balls, 2 strikes on Pantoja. Wind has calmed as the flags hang straight down in left center field. Wynkoop's 0-2. Fastball up and inside, lean back Pantoja. A ball and 2 strikes. Now Wynkoop hands over the head, the right leg kick, 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Pantoja is the first strikeout victim of Jack Wynkoop tonight. 2 up, 2 down in the third. Logan Ice, switch hitting catcher now to the plate. Up from the right side against the lefty Wynkoop. First pitch, check swing. He went too far. It didn't matter really. Called strike by the home plate umpire Mike Raines. 0-1. Wind up 0-1. Popped up foul first base side over the netting and up to the National Interstate Insurance suite level. Bounces back down into the crowd. Ice getting to catch the big leaguer Mike Clevinger tonight. 0-2. Popped up foul again. And up onto the roof. First base side above the suites. No balls and 2 strikes on Logan Ice. Scoreless game, bottom of the third. Now the windup, 0-2. Fastball. Misses high to Ice. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wynkoop has gone 7 innings each of his last 2 starts, most recently against Trenton. The 1-2. Bouncing ball in the dirt. Low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. His win last Thursday against the Trenton Thunder put the Yard Goats into first place. They are up by a half game currently. 2-2. One hopper back to the mound. Wynkoop has it. He runs halfway to first and underhand tosses to Welker at the base. That finishes off the RubberDucks. And he worked a 9-pitch 1-2-3 top of the third. He'll see the 3, 4, 5 hitters Colton Welker, Willie Abreu, and Alan Trejo here in the top of the 4th inning. Welker digs in from the right side. 7 homers, 35 runs batted in for Welker. First pitch. Called strike in the inside corner, 0-1. Welker is 6'2", 295 pounds. 4th round pick by the Rockies in 2016. Coral Springs, Florida native. 0-1. Popped up foul first base side. And up to the National Interstate Insurance Suite level. No balls, 2 strikes on Welker. Now the windup and 0-2. Fastball, line foul up to the second level again. No balls, 2 strikes on Welker. Welker getting the start at first base tonight for Hartford. The 0-2. Again, a fly ball foul over the first base side. Still 2 strikes the count. First season with the Yard Goats. Just 21 years old. He was their opening day third baseman, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball there. Nice pitch by Clevinger to get his 3rd strikeout. 2nd time he's fanned Welker. 1 down in the top of the 4th. Willie Abreu now to the plate. Left-handed hitting right fielder. Wind up first pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. 97 that time from Clevinger, 0-1. Abreu reached on an error by the shortstop Clement his first time up, the 0-1. Fastball fouled back to the netting. 0-2 to Abreu. Also in his first season with the Yard Goats. 6th round pick in 2016, 0-2. Fastball misses high, 97 that time, 1-2. Abreu, another Florida native, 24 years old, out of Hialeah, Florida. 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, and he was nowhere close to that pitch that bounced in the dirt. Ice, the catcher, throws down to first and retires Abreu. And breaking balls from Clevinger have gotten the first 2 strikeouts in this top of the 4th inning. 3rd and 4th of the night. Trejo, right-handed hitter, grounded to 2nd his first time up. Clevinger rocks and delivers. Breaking ball grounded up the 3rd base line, backhanded by Pantoja. He throws across to first in time. That's a 1-2-3 top of the 4th for Clevinger, who has now retired 8 in a row after 3. It'll be the top of the lineup for Akron in the bottom of the 4th. Ernie Clement, Ka'ai Tom, Alex Call against Wynkoop. First pitch, breaking ball. Called strike at the knees, 0-1. Clement led off the game with a line out sharply to center field. 0-1. A deep drive to left field. Chasing it, Jones. He won't catch it. It's down in the corner. Rolling up against the wall on the warning track. Jones picks it up. Clement is into second base with a leadoff double. 7th double for Ernie Clement in 32 games this season, and the RubberDucks have a runner in scoring position for the first time tonight. That brings up Ka'ai Tom. Breaking ball called strike to Tom, 0-1. Shadows cover the infield and the home plate area at this point. Tom, 1 RBI shy of 30 for the year. Wynkoop's 0-1. Breaking ball low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Tom's strike zone awareness has been quite good over this recent hot stretch as well. He leads the team with 31 bases on balls. Nobody else has more than 16 this year. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pickoff play at second, and Wynkoop just steps off the rubber, looks the runner back. Scoreless game in the bottom of the 4th. Mike Clevinger, 4 innings so far, 44 pitches, 36 strikes. 1-1. Fastball called strike outer half, 1-2. And again, Clevinger is scheduled for 5 innings or 75 pitches tonight, so looks like he's got a pretty good leash for that 5th inning. 1-2. Swing and a miss, pitch in the dirt. Tom chased it. That's the 2nd strikeout for Wynkoop. 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. This inning is brought to you by King Apartments, offering $100 off the first month of rent on any unit. Visit kingapartments.com. Alex Call now to the plate, right-handed hitting center fielder. He grounded to short in the 1st. Wynkoop looks at 2nd, picks up the right leg and steps off, chasing Clement back to the base. No runs, 2 hits for the RubberDucks, and a runner in scoring position currently. The Yard Goats got 1 hit in the 2nd inning against Clevinger, put runners at 1st and 3rd. First pitch, Call lifts to center field off the end of the bat. Melendez to his right, squares underneath it, makes the catch. Clement tags, does not advance. 2 down after the leadoff double. Right-handed batting, Wilson Garcia up. He grounded to short in the 2nd inning. First pitch. Swinging a foul tip off the catcher, Robago. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes on Wilson Garcia. 2 down, bottom of the 4th. Clement still standing in scoring position after his leadoff double to the left field corner. Wynkoop with the 0-2. Popped up foul behind the netting first base side and up into the crowd. Still 2 strikes on Garcia. Pitch, Garcia fouls off again, first base side. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Garcia can swing it, hitting .273 for the year. 2nd in the league with 63 hits, 2nd with 112 total bases. Just 13 walks in 60 games this year. The 0-2 laid off on a pitch in the dirt that skips over the head of the catcher Robago. He couldn't find it for a moment. It gets to the grass behind him, behind home plate, and Clement advances to 3rd. Clement at 3rd base, 1-2 the count on Wilson Garcia. A scoreless game in the bottom of the 4th. The set from Wynkoop. And is 1-2. Waved at a miss, strike 3. Pitch dropped by the catcher Robago. He throws to 1st and puts away Garcia. A swinging strikeout to end the bottom of the 4th.
And Clevinger, 1 hit, 2 base runners, 3 strikeouts. He's set down 8 in a row. He'll face Jones, Boswell, and Robago in this Yard Goats 5th inning. Beautiful night, 73 degrees at game time. And Jones stands in. He singled to short. Swing and a miss. You know, Mike's velocity has been very good tonight. That was at 96 according to the gun. And it was wind up in the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good high fastball. 96 again. And it's 0-2. Yard Goats, they're light or they're bright green jerseys. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball just missed. That's the old Eagles football green is what the Yard Goats have on. Looks sharp. Clevinger again. And here's the 1-2. Swung on, ground ball by the mound, goes back behind the bag, glove, but no, gets by the backhand of Freeze. That's a hit. If he gloves that ball, he never makes a play anyway. So Jones singles. He's 2 for 2 tonight, both hits against Clevinger. Here's Boswell. It's a slowly hit bouncy ball on the shortstop side of the bag. Boswell, that comebacker, and Clevinger ran down a Brady between third and home for the out. Good lead. Mike goes over, just got back ahead of the tag by Garcia. Garcia's at first, Freeze at second, Clement the shortstop, and Pantoja at third base. Maribelle in left, called in center, Tom in right, Logan Ice catching. Mike Clevinger comes home. Bunt, third base, butt foul, hard bunt. Glove by Pantoja. Indians and the Reds, no score. In the fourth at Cleveland. Trevor Bauer going for the Indians tonight. Some sunshine in right, second base, a little bit of center field. Brett Boswell, left-hand batter. 0-1, runner goes, ground ball second base. They avoid the double play and Freeze throws him out 4-3. Sharply hit ball, first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bago, the Yard Goats catcher. Fly to left, his only at bat tonight. Came in tonight batting 164. And Bago in 20 games. Right-hand batter. He's been at AAA Albuquerque as well this year, bouncing back between the two. Checking the pitch. Popped him up to right. That'll slice and get to the seats about 3 rows back. Right past the Hartford dugout. 7:05 again tomorrow night. Game 2 of this 3-game set. Sea Dogs are here for the weekend. They're in Curve, PA tonight. 0-1, swing and a miss. Good high fastball. 96 again. And 1-2 to Bago, or 0-2. Metzler on deck for Hartford. No score, top of the 5th inning. We'll get you a station break in a moment. Clevinger ready again. He checks on Jones. Here's the 0-2 runner goes. A ball, they'll throw high. It is not in. No, he got him. He slid by the bag and he got him on the way by. A good tag by Pantoja, and they catch Jones on the caught stealing. 2-5. He got a good jump as well. But Derek Thomas was right on top of the play. So 2 outs. And the count is 1-2. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, kicks left. Let's pause now for station identification.
Hurt in a car? Call KNR at 1-800-HURT-NOW. WARF Akron.
2-2 to Bago, 2 outs and nobody on. Wind up on the pitch. Did he go too far? The appeal, ball kicked right. He did not. It's a full count.
Jim got a note from Adam Lieberman, our media and PR director. The Hartford uniform colors are intentionally matched to that of the former NHL team, the Hartford Whalers.
They certainly are.
Yeah.
The old New England Whalers. Here's the payoff. Line drive that will be a 1-hop to Maribelle. Really tied him up. The old Whalers came from the WHA. Had some great teams in those days. So for Bago, the 2-out single to left. Here's Ryan Metzler, the number 9 hitter and second baseman. He grounded out to Pantoja at third base, his only at bat tonight. Breaking ball just missed the outside corner. Bago's, the catcher, made a break and a bluff and put the brakes on. Clevinger checking. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Took something off. 1-1 to Metzler. No score in the 5th inning tonight. Game 1 of this 6-game homestand. One. Swing and a miss. Again, taking something off of the pitch. Clevinger again leans in. He checks on Bago. The 1-2 swung on, lifted. Right field line foul. They'll chase, but that will be reaching, almost caught by Garcia. Back to the second row. A good effort. It remains 1-2. That ball just eluding the reach of Wilson Garcia. Clevinger leans in on a familiar front left knee. He checks on Bago. 1-2 runner goes. A ball kicks right. Stolen base for Bago, was running on the pitch. Metzler, 2-2, 2 outs. The pitch just missed the outside corner. Boy, not by much. It's a full count to Metzler. All the men in blue seated. Thought that was strike 3. And women in blue. Now Metzler getting time from Mike Raines. 2 outs, runner at second base. Scoreless game in the 5th inning. Clevinger, he's ready. Checks on Bago. And the 3-2 is swung on and missed. He struck him out. That's his 5th strikeout. He's a RubberDucks fan who works for Akron Public Schools, who lives in the apartments behind the ballpark. Has a perfect view of Canal Park. Val Riedthaler, and she's in the park for the first time tonight with her mom watching the ball game. So thanks for coming, Val. There is a strike at the knees. She can watch the game from her room with binoculars.
And has us on the radio, I'm sure.
And tuned in. Maribelle, ground ball, second base. Metzler gloves and throws him out for 3 to start the bottom of 5. And Wynkoop matching Clevinger pitch for pitch tonight. Here's Freeze. Going to do a double play, is only at bat back in the 2nd. Breaking ball in the inside corner, called strike. Oh, 1 swing, tapper, foul to the right. The switch hitting Freeze. Missed away. 1-2. The outfield straight up. Wynkoop delivers, missed outside with a fastball that Freeze laid off. Mitch Longo is on deck. Akron 2 hits. The Yard Goats have 3, all singles on the Hartford side. In the air to left, Jones is there, and he has it 2 outs. Here's Mitch Longo, grounded out to the first baseman Welker back in the 3rd inning. No bottom of 4 in Cleveland, still no score. The Yard Goats came in tonight with a half-game lead over Trenton, 1 up on Reading, 2 up on Binghamton. Here's the pitch. Foul goes off the foot of Longo. Rolls to the mound. In this first half race. Longo 3 for 10. And Altoona over the weekend. Oh, 1 breaking balls a little bit high. 1-1 to Longo. Pantoja's on deck for the RubberDucks. Wynkoop deals. Swinging a high fly to left. Jones to his right. Makes the catch. Akron goes 1-2-3. Pitch counts in good shape. Melendez, Nevin, and Welker. Well, they want to stretch Mike out to get him back to Cleveland, and they're taking a good shot at him tonight. Like them doing that, Melendez leads off 2 ground balls, 1 to short, the other to second. Jake Polson's in the Akron pen. Clevinger home. Strike right down Main Street at the knees. That was touching 95. 0-1. Line foul down the left field side on the concourse. 0-2 to Melendez. Clevinger's been ahead most of the night. Good velocity. 0-2. Did he go too far on a high fastball? Did not, says Derek Thomas. And the count is 1-2. 3 singles for the Yard Goats tonight. Clevinger ready with a 1-2. Little breaking ball tapped to short. Clement charges, gloves, throws him out 6-3 to start the 6th inning. Little breaking ball. Leadoff man retired. And now Ruge will go get Jake Paulson and give the fans a chance to give Clevinger a huge round of applause as they're about to do. So visit Jacksonville.com pitching cage. A standing ovation for Mike Clevinger. We'll be right back on Fox Sports 1350. Here's Nevin now facing Paulson. Jake working in the last homestand against the Fightin' Phils. Got the win, going 7, blanked them on 3 hits. This is his 11th appearance, first from the pen, 4-3 on the year. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is a little bit low. Fastball, slider, and curve. Paulson, 6'7", 225, 27 years old. The outfield to right the pitch. Breaking ball called strike. You got Clevinger throwing heat and darts at 96. A big breaking ball from Jake Paulson. Here it is again, called strike 2 on the outside corner. And it's 1-2. Welker is on deck for the Yard Goats. 1 out and nobody on in this 6th inning. Missed away, same off-speed breaking ball. And it's 2-2. Paulson the sign from ice. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit foul to the right side, back into the grandstand, about 3/4 of the way down. Mike Clevinger, great command tonight. A lively fastball. 2 in the dirt, kicks right. He looked like he's ready. Payoff is swung on, hit foul. Well, you wonder, will they give him, they talk like he'll be in Cleveland Sunday or Monday. Do you give him one more rehab shot in Columbus?
Well, 5 days from now would be the RubberDucks homestand finale, Sunday.
3-2, ground ball shortstop to his right. Backhand Clement throws him out. Indians are on the road. Here's Welker. He's fanned both times against Clevinger tonight. Right-hand batter, the open stance deep in the box. Paulson deals. Breaking ball hit to right. In the ballpark. Tom is back. He will catch it. And the Yard Goats go 1-2-3. Moving to the bottom of 6. No score. Pantoja, Ice, and Clement. Jake Wynkoop. He's been superb tonight. Blanking Akron on just 2 base hits. A double and single. He's not walked anybody in fan 3. Pantoja, a strikeout victim, is only at bat. Looks at a strike. Wynkoop out of South Carolina, 6th round pick in 2015. 3rd year with the Yard Goats. 0-1. Hit to left. That ball's going to be caught on the run by the left fielder Jones in the alley to make the catch. Good jump that time by Miles Jones. And a somewhat sinking line drive. 1 out, and here's Ice. Logan grounded out to the pitcher, is only at bat. Indians 1, Reds nothing. Top of 5 in Cleveland. Here's the pitch. Strike caught on the outside corner. Twins just underway. They're hosting Seattle tonight. Wind up 0-1. Swung on, fouled, out of play to the right. Erie and the fight. Phil's playing 2 tonight. One's a completion of a suspended game. 0-2 is high and away. That game's in the bottom of 10, 4-4 at Reading. Portland 4, Altoona 4, bottom of 7. Trenton 5, Binghamton 4, top of 7. 1-2, swung on, ground ball to second. Metzler gloves it, throws him out, 2 up and 2 down. And 8 straight set down by Wynkoop. And 12 of 13 altogether. Here's Clement. Flied out and doubled tonight. Bowie for New Hampshire, nothing. Top of 8 at Bowie. Senators lead Richmond 4-5-2 now. That pitch high for a ball to Clement. Senators 5-2 in the top of 6 in Richmond. (1-0). Breaking ball called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ernie Clement. 2 outs and nobody on in this bottom of the 6th inning. No score in the ball game. Here's the 1-1. Hit to the right and foul. That is out of play. Wynkoop 1-2. Did he check it? He did, says Matsuda. That pitch ran away. Two and 2. Here it comes. Missed away with a breaking ball. Full count to Ernie Clement. Clyde Tom is on deck for Akron. Wind up, payoff, lifted foul to the right. That's going to get back about halfway. On the bounce a little bit further. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff again. Again fouled to the right. And a line drive foul to the right side. Well, the Reds have tied the game 1-1 now in Cleveland, bottom of 5. Payoff. Hit to left in the alley. That ball will be caught on the run by Miles Jones again. Ducks go 1-2-3. The 7th inning is next. Abreu, Trejo, and Jones will face the Rubber Duck right-hander. The grounds crew doing their work. And Abreu stands in. Left-hand batter. Here's the pitch. Takes a ball a little bit low, reaching base on an error back in the second. A strikeout victim in the 4th. That is outside 2-0 to Abreu. 24 years old, first year with the Yard Goats. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Checked it, but a called strike on the outside corner. Fastball from Paulson. 2-1 to Abreu. Two-1 is high and away. 3-1. Hartford 3 hits, Akron 2. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball by the mound shortstop there, Clement. Behind the back, he gloves and throws him out 6-3 to start the inning. Ernie busy tonight. That's 4 assists in the ball game. Here's Trejo. He's grounded out twice to second base and to third base. Trejo, right-hand batter. 8 homers, 9 doubles on the year. He's batting .273 or 83. Hard to read it. Fly to right. He's going to be out of here now as Tom makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. I think it was .283. So Paulson set down 4 consecutive Yard Goats, and here's Jones. 2 singles tonight.
Jim, this is Jake's first relief appearance in a little more than a year. Last time out on the mound as a reliever, June 9th of 2018. 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, 2 earned, took a loss against the Portland Sea Dogs. A 3-2 defeat. He relieved Michael Peoples that night.
And Jones looks at a strike. You know, Jake looks locked in like he was the last time out against Reading last week. 0-1. Hit to the right and foul. Oh, and 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Reaching, loops that. That is a fair ball down the right field line for a hit. He's going for 2. Tom grabs, throws, but it's not in time. A 2-out double, and Jones is 3 for 3 tonight. 2 singles and now a double. And here is Brett Boswell. Hit up a runner on second base in the 5th inning and the 2nd inning. Got a runner caught in a rundown between third base and home. A runner caught stealing third base. Boswell takes a ball outside. Two outs. Runner at second. Paulson set and deals. Missed away with a fastball. Paulson set again. A look at second, two outs. The 2-0 pitch. Missed inside, 3-0 to Boswell. Chris Bago, the catcher, is on deck. Paulson set again. 3-0. Misses down and away, ball 4. First walk either side tonight. So with 2 outs, they have had a double, now a base on balls. Bago singled, fly to left. Jake is ready. He checks second, checks again the pitch. Misses inside and low. Good block by Logan Ice. It's 5 consecutive wide ones now from Jake Paulson. Jake leans in to Logan Ice. He's ready. 1-0 pitch is low. 2-0. Well, the strike zone right now eluding Jake Paulson. Jake checking the pitch. Shot foul just over the head of a squatting Skipper Schaefer at third base. Looking fastball and jumped on that pitch, but yanked it foul. Paulson again, 2-1. Grounded foul again, spinning Schaefer around, and it's 2-2 now. Jones at second. Boswell's at first. A scoreless game in the top of the 7th inning. Jake Paulson leans in. He's set. 2 outs, 2 on. And the 2-2. Little bloop, first base side, back behind the dugout. On top of the dugout, then kicks about 9 rows back. And they'll do it again at 2-2. Metzler is on deck. This all began with 2 outs on the double just down the line and right. Then the 2-out walk to Boswell on 4 pitches. Now it's 2-2 to Bago. He's had a hit tonight. Paulson again. Here's the 2-2. Nope, he turns and chases Jones back to the bag. Two again. Little pop-up, playable Garcia back, foul ground, and he has it. And the inning and the threat, they are done. Wynkoop is back out there. He's blanked Akron on just 2 base hits tonight. He'll face Tom, Call, and Garcia. No score. Home half of the 7th inning. Tom 0 for 2 the pitch. Big curveball is high for ball 1. Kai tonight grounded out. Fine play by Metzler. And he struck out his last at bat. 1-0. Breaking ball, high drive, right center. That ball is going. That ball is off the top of the wall. No, it is gone. That's a home run for Kai Tom. That's number 11. And Akron breaks through first. They have a 1-0 lead. Caught the batter's eye in right center. And Tom continues to pulverize the baseball. The only mistake that Wynkoop has made tonight, and Tom made him pay for it. Here's Call. Alex tonight grounded out and flied out. Activity now is about to begin in the Hartford bullpen. Wynkoop home. That's a fastball high and away for a ball. That ball just missed going behind the bullpen. 1-0. Swung on, driven, foul deep down the right field side. Heath Holder is in to pin a right-hander. This team lives off their pitching. A 2.83 team ERA. As they're only batting .229. 1-1 to Call. Ground ball third base behind the bag. Skidding. Boswell gets it and throws him out by an eyelash. Boy, a good play by Brett Boswell behind the bag in the line at third base. Here's Garcia. Wilson tonight. Grounded out and struck out. Swinging a high drive to right. That will fade foul deep down in the stands in right field. Garcia batting right against the left-hander. Here's the pitch. A little high, Wilson lays off. Wind up 1-1. Ground ball, third base. Good pick by Boswell again. Throws him out. 2 gone on ground balls to third. But Akron leads it 1-0 on the home run by Kai Tom to right. Here's Conor Maribelle, first game back with the RubberDucks, coming back from Columbus. He was 0 for 12 with the Clippers. Takes the ball inside. Line drive, foul. The Sarah Auto Park, foul territory. One and one to Maribelle, popped it up. Second base comes charging. It is caught by Metzler and the inning done.
At Canal Park alongside Jim Clark, I'm Marco Lanave. RubberDucks have had shutout pitching from first Indians right-handed pitcher Mike Clevinger for 5 1/3 innings, and then Jake Paulson has worked the last inning in 2/3 scoreless. He'll see the 9-1 and 2 hitters here in the 8th. Ryan Metzler, Manny Melendez are due up first and second. The first pitch fouled off to the first base side, netting 0-1. Metzler, then the top of the lineup, Melendez and Nevin. against Paulson. RubberDucks have the lead thanks to the solo homer from Kai Tom in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch. Chopper over the mound to the middle, left of second. Freeze has it. The second baseman throws one hop to first. Garcia tried a scoop, popped out of his glove, but it didn't matter. Metzler had already beat it out. That's an infield single for the leadoff man in the 8th. This game was scoreless until Tom's homer in the bottom of the 7th, his team high 11th of the season. The tying run is at first, though.
They're thinking bunt at the corners.
Pantoja on the grass at third. Garcia a step off the base at first in case of a pickoff. Paulson sets. Pickoff throw over there to first. And back with the right hand is Metzler. Hartford has a club 32 stolen bases in 62 attempts. They are 1 for 2 tonight. I beg your pardon, 3 for 4. They had a double steal against Clevinger back in the 2nd. Paulson sets. Spin and a throw to first. And again, back with the right hand is Metzler. We knew Hartford could pitch, and it's just a matter of if they can score enough runs. Pickoff throw to first again, and he's back safely. One 0 Akron, top of the 8th. Paulson's pitch. Bunt attempt, missed. And that is strike 1 on Melendez. Melendez does have 2 sacrifices this season. The Yard Goats 13 as a club. And 1 runner at third base back in the 2nd. Pickoff throw to first again. And Metzler dives back with the right hand. Runners were at 2nd and 3rd against Clevinger when Brett Boswell hit a ball back to the mound. Clevinger fielded it 0-1, bunted in front of home. The pitcher Paulson fields. He's pointed to first, throws there. And Garcia there for the putout. Sacrifice 1-3 for the first out in the 8th. Metzler moves up to second base. The tying run now in scoring position for the Yard Goats. Nevin the batter. He is 0 for 3 with his strikeout back in the 1st. First pitch. Breaking ball. Called strike outside corner 0-1. So Paulson making just his 2nd relief appearance in a RubberDucks uniform. We mentioned his first and only relief appearance came a little over a year ago for the RubberDucks. Now the set. And Paulson picks up the left flag, looks the runner back to second base. A look at second, another look there. Paulson deals. Line inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Nevin. Yard Goats as a club, 224 runs this season, and they're hitting 229 as a team. Logan Ice, the catcher, goes out to talk with Paulson on the mound. Trimark SS Kemp is Northeast Ohio's one-stop shop for all of your restaurant's needs. Their knowledgeable food service industry professionals work as an extension of your staff to deliver creative solutions, labor and energy savings, portion control, and innovative products to improve efficiency and profitability for your operation. That 229 average for Hartford sits 3rd lowest in the Eastern League. And they have scored the 3rd fewest runs. That pitching has carried them. 1-1. Fastball inside at 93 from Paulson. 2 balls and a strike. Outfield shading to right. 2-1 on Tyler Nevin. Paulson looks at second. Another look. 2-1. Chopper to the left side, slowly hit. This gets the runner to third. Clement Fields throws on the run to get Nevin at first. And Metzler moves up to third. 2 away, runner at third. 1-0 Akron in the top of the 8th. Colton Welker comes to the plate. Welker 0 for 3, a pair of strikeouts and a flyout to right. Paulson sets and his first pitch. Breaking ball low and away. 1 ball and no strikes to Welker. Last year won the batting title in the California League with the Lancaster Jethawks. Class A advanced affiliate for Colorado. 1-0. High and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. 151 hits a year ago. 4th in runs batted in and 5th in on-base percentage. Had hitting streaks of 20, 15, and 13 consecutive games. Paulson's 2-0. Fastball on the outside corner, 2-1, 94 that time from Paulson. And Welker at 21, born October 9th of 1997. That makes him the youngest Yard Goat. And hitting in the number 3 spot for manager Warren Schaefer. Paulson has the sign and his 2-1. And inside, off speed that time, 3 balls and a strike. First base is open. That would put the go-ahead run on. The tying run is at third. That is Ryan Metzler. Two down, runner at third, 3-1. Fastball. Called strike, outer half. Welker thought it was ball 4. He started walking up the first baseline.
He thought that pitch was up that time, but Mike reins him in.
So a full count. Paulson against Welker with the tying run at third. 2 down in the top of the 8th. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Fastball at 96. Paulson climbed the ladder and the velocity climbed as well. He finishes off the Yard Goats in the 8th. And now it's a visit Jacksonville.com pitching change for the Hartford Yard Goats. They bring in right-hander Heath Holder. Holder 6'6", 210 pounds, and 24 years old out of Loganville, Georgia. I beg your pardon, he is 26 years old out of Loganville, Georgia. And this season, Holder wearing a Yard Goats uniform, 15 appearances, 4-1, a 1.41 ERA, 2 for 5 in save opportunities, 32 innings, 20 hits, 11 walks, 43 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 182 with 1 homer off Heath Holder. He takes over for Jack Wynkoop, who was very good tonight for the Yard Goats. Wynkoop, 7 innings, gave up just 3 hits. First pitch to Tyler Freese, up and inside for a ball. Freese draws a shift with 3 infielders to the right of second. 1 playing shallow right, that's Metzler, the second baseman. 3 hits off Wynkoop, the solo homer by Tom included. 1-0 misses low, 2 balls and no strikes. No walks, 3 strikeouts for Wynkoop tonight. 75 pitches in 7 innings, 55 for strikes. The 2-0. Fastball high, 3 balls and no strikes from Holder to Freese. The homer for Ka'ai Tom, his 11th of the season, the team high. Also the 11th allowed by Wynkoop this year. That's the most on the Hartford staff. The pitch. Fastball at 91 is a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. This game started by Mike Clevinger. He went 5 1/3 scoreless, 3-1. Low ball 4, and Freeze draws a leadoff walk in the bottom of the 8th. Let's pause for station identification. This is Akron RubberDucks baseball.
Hurt in a car? Call KNR at 1-800-HURT-NOW. WARF Akron is Fox Sports 1350, an iHeart radio station.
At Canal Park, alongside Jim Clark, I'm Marco Lanave. Ryan Schukert producing our broadcast this evening. The RubberDucks producing the game's only run. A Ka'ai Tom homer in the 7th. Mitch Longo, the batter, first pitch. Outside for ball 1. Designated hitter tonight, 0 for 2, ground out to first and a fly out to left. Now the catcher, Bago, goes out to talk with Holder on the mound as he has missed with 5 of his first 6 pitches. As a RubberDucks radio listener, you have a chance to receive a complimentary overnight stay at the Akron Fairlawn Courtyard by Marriott. Just email radio@akronrubberducks.com with your name and phone number to be entered into this month's drawing. The Courtyard by Marriott features comfortable beds, a large business center, HBO channels, and complimentary high-speed internet, plus an indoor pool and spa, on-site fitness center, bistro, and Starbucks coffee available 24 hours a day. For your chance to win a free overnight stay at the Akron Fairlawn Courtyard by Marriott, email your name and phone number to radio@akronrubberducks.com. Longo the batter in a 1-0 count. The pitch. Fastball high. 2 balls and no strikes on Longo. Middle infield at double play depth. Nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. Holders 2-0. Fastball low and away. 3 balls and no strikes. Wynkoop tonight, 7 innings. That match day season long. He hasn't pitched longer than 7 innings in any start this year. The 3-0. Fastball called strike, outer half. Freeze to a leadoff of first. 3-1. Fastball high and outside, ball 4. So Longo draws a free pass. Back-to-back walks to begin the bottom of the 8th for Akron. Now the pitching coach, Steve Merriman, is strolling out to the mound to talk with Holder here. As he's been quite a change from what we've seen first 7.5 innings on the Akron side and 7 for the Yard Goats. Just 1 walk through the first 8 innings for Akron pitchers and none for 7 innings by Wynkoop. But Holder trying to do just that, keep this game held at 1-0. Now he's left on the mound. Bullpen is stirring for the Yard Goats with a right-hander getting loose. That is Jordan Foley. Left-handed batting, Alexis Pantoja comes to the plate. Strikeout in the 3rd, a line out to left in the 6th. Inside the dirt cutout at 3rd is Boswell. Same at first for Welker. Holder's first pitch. Bunt dropped along the first base line. Fielded on a couple of bounces by the pitcher. Holder, and he throws it into right field past the first baseman. That scores Freeze. Longo held at 3rd. And the throwing error by Holder as he was crossing the foul line ends up leading to an Akron run. It's 2-0 RubberDucks in the bottom of the 8th.
Well, he thought about trying to tag the runner, then he thought, I better throw it, and then he just bounced the ball. No chance at all to make a fielding play at first base. And he's done.
That was Metzler over at first covering the second baseman, but the across-the-body throw by Holder was ill-advised. It went into right field, scored a run, and he's done after the minimum 3 batters. Jordan Foley, 6'4", 225 pounds, and 25 years old, out of the Colony, Texas. And Foley this season 2-4, 5.88 ERA, 17 appearances. All but 2 of those are in relief. 26 innings, 34 hits, 20 runs, 17 earned, 13 walks, 26 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .327 with a homer off the right-hander Jordan Foley. Heath Holder done after 3 batters. He gave up 2 walks and then his own throwing error, scoring an Akron run. So Foley faces the left-handed hitting Logan Ice. First pitch. Fastball called strike, 0-1. So runners at second and third for the RubberDucks. Pantoja, who put down a sacrifice and then ended up at second base because of the error. The pitch, swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes now on Logan Ice. RubberDucks with just 3 hits tonight. All against the starter Wynkoop. Now the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. High and tight fastball gets Ice swinging. And there's the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Back to the top of the lineup, Ernie Clement for a 4th time tonight. First pitch to Clement, called strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Clement 1 for 3 tonight, a double to left back in the 4th. That his 7th of the season. Foley's 0-1. Fly ball down the right field line and twisting foul down to the general admission seating. No balls and 2 strikes on Ernie Clement. Well, the RubberDucks know they'll have at least a 2-run lead going to the 9th inning. We'll see if Jake Paulson is given the baseball again for the top of the 9th. 0-2. Pop-up foul over the roof, first base side. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Paulson has pitched the last 2 2/3 for the RubberDucks, 42 pitches. The 0-2. Popped up foul again onto the roof, first base side. Outfield shading Clement to right. Infield in for the Yard Goats with Longo at third, Pantoja at second. Foley's 0-2. In the dirt, stopped by the catcher Bago as it rolls to his right. Still a ball and 2 strikes. They clapped their hands at Canal Park. They were clapping with a standing ovation for Mike Clevinger after his 5 1/3 innings tonight. And tonight's official attendance, 5,138 in attendance on this Tuesday night. The 1-2 called strike 3 on the outside corner. Fastball from the righty. Foley gets the second out of the inning.
Here right now, Foley to the rescue, keeping these Yard Goats in the ball game.
Back-to-back strikeouts, keeping the runners at second and third that he inherited. Now Ka'ai Tom, and they are not going to pitch to him. They send him to first on an intentional walk. They saw what he could do last inning when he gave the RubberDucks the lead. A solo homer out to right center, and the fans wanted to see Tom swing it again. Well, instead it's up to Alex Call. Bases full of RubberDucks. Tom at first base. Pantoja at second, Longo at third, and Call is the batter against the righty Jordan Foley. 2 down in the bottom of the 8th, 2-0 Akron. Foley looks at third, sets the pitch. Ground ball to the left of the shortstop. Trejo, he fields, flips to second. Metzler there for the force play. And that ends the Akron half of the 8th. Well, the Akron RubberDucks have the lead 2-0 over the Hartford Yard Goats. We go to the top of the 9th inning, and right-hander Jake Paulson still on. He'll face the 4, 5, 6 hitters scheduled for Hartford in the 9th. Willie Abreu, Alan Trejo, and Miles Jones are the scheduled hitters. RubberDucks they can finish it off, it would be their 7th shutout of the year and the 8th time that Hartford has been shut out. First pitch from Paulson, the righty. Swing and a breaking ball in the dirt, missed by Abreu. No balls and a strike. The game started by Mike Clevinger. He went 5 1/3 innings, 67 pitches, 51 for strikes. 0-1. Low. 1 ball and 1 strike to Abreu. Akron tallying a run in the 7th and in the 8th. Now Paulson winds with the 1-1. Fastball called strike, outside corner, 1-2. Paulson has pitched 2 2/3 scoreless for the RubberDucks since taking over for Clevinger with 1 out in the 6th. He gave up 2 base runners on a double and a walk in the 7th, but worked around that. Also an infield single in the 8th that got to 3rd. The 1-2 bounces in the dirt, low and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like David speared the pen, I would think.
And a left-hander getting loose for the RubberDucks. The 2-2, check swing. He did not go around. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Abreu.
That might be Kyle Nelson, though.
There's so many lefties, you don't even... Okay. Matt Whitehouse is out there.
3rd time's the charm.
The RubberDucks, in all honesty, have 5 left-handers out there. 3-2. Ground ball left side. That's through for a base hit off the bat of Abreu. Abreu with a leadoff single. And Alan Trejo is the runner, is the batter now, 0 for 3. He represents the tying run. And the RubberDucks with this 2-0 lead. Interesting situation to manage, as Jake Paulson came into this game. Of course, he's normally a starting pitcher. This would be his day in the rotation, but with Clevinger's rehab, he gets pushed back to finish after Clevinger. Now the first pitch low and away for ball 1. And he's coming now the 2nd time through the order. This the 13th batter he's faced. And he's been good for 2 2/3 innings. But the RubberDucks have the full bullpen after that day off yesterday. All rested. 1-0. Fouled into the dirt at home plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Paulson again making just his 2nd relief appearance wearing a RubberDucks uniform. Now he was a reliever for a long time in the Cincinnati Reds organization. In fact, primarily a reliever, and then the Indians picking him up before last year. 1-1, low and away, 2 balls and a strike. Have used him mostly as a starter, a role in which he has been effective. Two balls, 1 strike, the pitch. Lifted foul down the first base line, out of play, up to the concourse. Still Trejo at the plate now in a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Abreu at first base. RubberDucks trying to polish off their series opener here and beat the first place team in the Eastern Division. 2-2. Bounced foul into the 3rd base dugout. Ball went off the railing right next to athletic trainer Bobby Ruiz. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes on Trejo. Paulson also trying to pick up a 3rd consecutive win. He's won each of his last 2 starts. 5 innings in Bowie, May 30th. Last Wednesday's 7 innings shutout baseball here against Reading. The set 2-2. Fly ball to right field. Tom drifting back. Now squares. Looking for it. Now has got it. That's the first out in the top of the 9th. Paulson also, if he can pick up the win, it would be his 5th, tying him with Tanner Tully for the team high. And the RubberDucks trying to deal a loss to Jack Weinkoop. Now the batter, Miles Jones, 3 for 3 tonight. First pitch. Breaking ball low and away, and the runner's trying for second. The throw there, and plenty of time. Frees the tag, and they got him. Abreu thrown out trying to advance on a pitch in the dirt, and a great play by Ice, throwing it right to Freeze in time for the tag.
Well, I would imagine he'd like to have that situation happen again for Abreu. There's no reason to run at all with the tying run at home plate. You're not even the tying run at first base. Young mistake. It'll kill you.
And now the Goats down to their final out, 1-0. Low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And
speaking of Goats,
the RubberDucks for catching a break. Now Jones at the plate. He's done nothing but hit tonight, but he can't tie this game. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball at 93, 2-1. Stay with us after the game. We'll have our Northern Ohio Honda Dealers Player of the Game interview and also RubberDucks recap, including hearing from Mike Clevinger. 2-1. Low with the fastball, 3 balls and a strike. The night begun by Clevinger. Paulson trying to finish it. 3-1 to Jones. The pitch. Sharp line drive right to the third baseman, Pantoja. And a line out to third ends this ball game. The RubberDucks win it over the Hartford Yard Goats in shutout fashion, 2-0. Clevinger.